Here's my challenge. Way up there. It's just a matter of time before we all face this. It's just a matter of time before we all face this situation. Replacing bulbs in the ceiling. If your ceiling is not too high, say 8 feet, 9 feet, even 10 feet, you can get a ladder, go up there, and you're relatively safe. But what if the bulb you're replacing is 12, 15 feet or more? You need another solution. You can get on a ladder. This ladder won't reach up there. Gotta get a big ladder. Now you're way up in the air. A lot of people aren't comfortable with that. There is another way. This little simple device. There's two options here. This is unsponsored. If you have some sort of painter pole or even a pole of any sorts, then you just need to buy this top piece. I'll post it down below. But if you don't have one of those, then buy the whole setup. This pole goes up to 14 feet. If you have a reach of over 6 feet like me, you can get upwards to 20 feet in the air. If you buy the pole, it typically comes with 3 options. The suction option, and then 2 others that are kind of mechanical. The mechanical ones have never worked for me. The suction option is the only one that does. Individually, around $9, $10. The pole, it depends on where you get it. It could be upwards to $70. I think this one's more like $40. If it saves you a trip to the emergency room, probably worth it. And if you're nervous about heights, definitely worth it. So let me show you how this one works. Way up there. Another great thing you can do in order to not replace a lot of light bulbs is go with these LEDs. They're supposed to last 9, 10 years. My experience is not so much. So I put the install date on there so that I can record different places where the bulbs may burn out faster, and also different bulbs to figure out which bulbs are best going forward. Typically LEDs are only giving me about 2 years worth of experience before they start flashing and driving everybody crazy. This is a pressure twist kind of setup. You pull the pole out. I'm going to make it fairly long, lock it out. Let's do a test run. Yeah, that's about right. So maybe 12, 13 feet of the pole. My ceiling has a bit of an angle, so I'm going to have to hold this at an angle. I'm not going to be able to hold it straight up and down, but that's not a problem. We'll figure it out. And then when you want the bulb to release, whoa! I might have just lost that bulb. It comes off that easy. The suction is the key. First thing I'm going to do is bulb extraction. Just line it up. I want to try to center it, push on it, and now it's counterclockwise, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty to get the bulb out. And bring it down. Taking it off is pretty simple. You can just peel it back with your thumb, or I'll show you what happens when you're up top. You just pull on the string and it comes right off. Bulb replacement, you just try to center the bulb as best as you can. You can put a little moisture on there if you want to help with the suction. You try to center the bulb as best as possible. And you have a good seal. Now just carefully work it up towards the socket. And once you click it in place, you know you're there. And then just bingo! I guess dropping that light didn't damage it. You're almost like a spaceship going to the International Space Station. You just take and disconnect. And you're done. A tool like this is so much easier than getting up on a ladder. And so much safer. I've known too many people fall off of ladders or off of roofs to prove that spending $20, $40 to solve this problem is well worth the investment. Thumbs up and comments always appreciated. Thanks for watching. If you like home repairs and home solutions, making and breaking things, designs of all kinds, I even do costumes, cosplay, and props. Check out my channel and please subscribe, because you never know what simple solution you might see.